When you first awaken, there's a lot of things going on. You have a lot of feelings happening, memory flooding, trauma you need to work through, flooding of energy that's going through your body, which can begin to create overstimulation. And it kind of feels like a lot at once. That's your ascension eventually is what it turns into. It's science within your body. When you have awakened and that energy is coming through your body, you've awakened your ascension process, whether you finish it in this lifetime or the next. The way I simplify it, it's if you don't finish it now, you're going to need to finish the work later. It's kind of like that homework you put to the side, and if you don't do it, it's just going to always be there because you've stopped. It becomes stagnant after a while, and there's still energy in your body. A few things happen in this case. Some people continue to learn and whatever works for them to help them become the best version of themselves, as long as they're not harming their selves or others, because this is not about a process of rituals or any type of thing like that. This is you connecting with not only with yourself, but respecting higher creation, what has created us, God. Point is becoming your best self by doing the right things for yourself. So when you first awaken, there's lots of feelings happening. This leads you to be in a very vulnerable state. And that's where people come in and they're like, how can people fall into cults? I mean, that's how they fall into cults. Like, they have awakened and there's all this energy, and there's these other people that have pretty much awakened too in their way, and they're like, hey, I get how you feel. Like, you feel how I feel. So you really start to think, okay, I need to form a community. Like, that's really the first thing. But really, community is everybody around you, even the people that are difficult to work with, working with whoever is around you in your daily life. Not that you literally have to create a community. Some people feel more comfortable that way, though. So not judging, it is what it is. That vulnerability is usually what leads people to end up in cults, or they may end up stuck on certain theories and they don't want to let it go, and they're right, and and that's it, and everybody's wrong. And so you get all kinds of characters after you first awakened. It's not that people awaken and then that's it, they're like a guru. Like, there's a process that we all respectfully have to go through in our own way. You are helping yourself ascend, and whether you do it in this life or the next life or whatever it is you believe in, there is still a science to the energy you carry, and you have to do things a specific way to complete the level that you're in, and the level that you're currently in is Earth. There's work to be done on Earth. So if you decide in this lifetime you're not going to do that work, you're just kind of postponing it, like that homework you're putting on the shelf, and like, hey, I'll do it later when the weekend comes, and before Monday, like I'll do it Sunday night. Like, you're just kind of doing that with your own process. But God does not judge, because it is your process. You are allowed to do it that way if you want. If you want to come back 30 times and redo it, He's going to let you. He's like, all right, my child, do what you got to do. You want to come again? You can come again. I know you don't really want to, but you're going to come again. Once you first awaken, simplify it. Yes, it can feel chaotic and beautiful all at once. It's like taking the two extreme ends and smashing them together, and it's like, oh my God. It's just slowing down and seeing what works for you. And if it works for you for a while and it does not serve you anymore, then move along and find what next serves you in a nice manner. That's helping you, healing you, moving you forward. A lot of times what happens too with people, if they're not working through this vulnerability stage, when you're like on all these emotions, it can turn into the chosen one complex. The Messiah, right? I am the one. I am the chosen. Nobody gets me. I'm meant to do this. Like, if only the world had my thought. And it's not about the world doing it your way or what you think. Even if you're the nicest person on the planet and everybody was you, then, I mean, it just wouldn't be the world. Like, it wouldn't be the world. The point of Earth is the level of it. You're going to meet all kinds of energies here. And it's more learning the fact of that energy can be the way they are, and they'll get their consequences, they'll have their karma, and they'll work through their ascension science, through their process. The chosen one complex will really make you leave you feeling like you're super special. Like, there's like something maybe special about you that needs to connect to you, and all these thoughts. And I know that I went through a phase where I had felt like, well, if I'm not hearing voices and things like that, like others, then I'm not it. Like, no, like, you just start thinking all these thoughts that just have nothing to do with the process itself. It has everything to do with ego, because ego wants to feel special. Ego wants to feel chosen. Ego wants everybody to be like, hey, see me, listen to me. Like, It's just ego. It has nothing to do with what you're truly here for. So that idea of, hey, I need to feel special so I can get through my life, or like, so I feel like my life means something. No, you are special, baby, regardless, because you're a beautiful human being here on the planet that you're choosing, you're learning, you're moving, you're using your free will power. You are watching material like this. You're trying to learn things, expand your mind, find yourself. Just recognize that there's a balance in life and a balance to everyone and everything. And you just need to do your part, make sure you're doing it safely, right, in your process, in a way that feels comfortable and right for you. And that way you can move forward and level up and continue your process here on earth, so you can ascend and go on to the next levels after earth, and everybody wins. Don't shut yourself out to like such a small picture of life. Zoom out, relax. We're all chosen ones, so there's no race for it. Just if you first awaken, take it easy. There's just a lot of balancing that needs to be made once you first awaken. So take your time to figure out your balance and what works for you, because nobody can do that for you. So sending so much love to everybody. Do everything you got to do to get to where you got to go, because you are the only one that can save yourself. Peace out, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.